Yun! What's up sa inyo guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am sorry I haven't been vlogging lately because I've been busy with work and I don't have enough time to film. But for today, since it's snowing outside, even though it's already almost summer, since we are here in Canada and the weather is unpredictable. So yeah, it's snowing outside. I don't have anything to do, so I will do a film for you. I know that this will be very special. For now, let me just do something for you. I know you probably miss me cooking. For this episode, I will cook something very special for you guys. I don't know if you have tried this dish, but I highly suggest that you try this dish. This is not for the faint of heart, but this is for those who like strong and excitement in their foods. So for this episode, guys, we will cook something different. This is not Pinoy food. This is not American food. This is not Canadian food, but this is Singaporean food. Okay? So just a little throwback. I've been in Singapore for like 2 years. That was 2011. And then I love the culture. I love the foods. I love everything. So when I went home and do my continue living there in the Philippines and now here in Canada, I miss the Singaporean food. And it's very difficult to copy the foods there because it's authentic. And here I am duplicating, so I'm a copycat. But this food, I know you will like it if you like the spicy food. So this spicy food is called Laksarap. Here we go. So for this vlog, since I am only working on a very short time, I won't do the magic tricks for this episode, but I will discuss everything in details, okay? So first up, we will need, of course, the caldero. So I will get the caldero. Here is the caldero, our famous caldero. It has been cleaned, though it looks dirty inside, but it's clean, trust me. And of course, we need the oils. Oil without an S. So this is the oil. Trust me, from the last video, I already bought, but it's almost empty again. This will do now, temporarily. We also need the spices. Here are the spices. So, these are the spices. We got here the galangal or galanga. I don't know how you call that in your language, but this is galangal. It is also called blue ginger. So, we need like an inch. So, this is like an inch of galangal. We also need ginger, 1 inch of a ginger, just the normal ginger. And we also need a turmeric root. So, this is like 2 inch of a turmeric root. We also need chili, the red chili, 2 pieces. If you exceed 3, that's wrong, so just 2 pieces. We also need garlic cloves. So I got here 8 pieces of garlic cloves. If you do 9, that's wrong. If you do 7, that's wrong. It must be 8. I also have here the shallot, just 1 piece of shallot. If it's small, like half of this, make it 2. It's okay, but don't exceed this big. This is bigger than your eyes look. We also need dried chillies. I don't know how you will do it, but you can put the chili outside in the sun and it will dry. We need 15 pieces of dried chili. Again, if it's 14, it's wrong. If it's 16, it's wrong. It's only 15. Okay? We also need the dried shrimp. This is the dried shrimp. I will show you the packaging. This is the dried shrimp. I don't know how you will buy the dried shrimp in your place, but here I have this BDMP, care of Kabayan Freddy, an online store for Filipino goods here in Atlantic, Canada. I soak it in water. I think this is 3 tablespoons of BDMP dried shrimp. Any dried shrimp is okay as long as it's dried shrimp. Soak it in water, so it is not dried shrimp. It is wet dried shrimp. We also need the salt and pepper. So here is the salt and pepper. I will put it here. We also need the coconut milk. Since we don't have fresh coconut milk here, this is the best brand that I find in the market. So this is ROD coconut milk, the green one, if you have this kind of brand. Because this one is pure. It says here, pure. See? I don't know if that's correct, but I think it's pure. 1 can 400 ml. We also need a sugar just to balance the taste of everything. So this is just a regular brown sugar, 1 tablespoon. We also need some bean sprout. Here is the bean sprout. I'm not gonna use all this, is just for garnishing. We will use it later. Okay? So along with the bean sprout, we will use this. Of course, this is the main ingredient. This is vermicelli noodles. I don't have the actual noodles, but this is the closest that I can get. We will use this one. We will soak it in water and cook it so it will be soft like a spaghetti noodle. So another spices are these two. This is the shrimp paste. We will use this later. And fish sauce. This is the brand of my fish sauce. So for the fish sauce, I'm using Marca Piña Patis. This is the closest that we can get on the very nice taste of fish sauce or patis. So we will also need shrimp, this one. Technically, we need to use the shrimp with the head and the shell. But since it's very difficult to find the shrimp with the head and the shell here, I am using this one, frozen, tail on, but remove the black spinal cord. But instead, I will also use this one. Since we need to make like a soup stock or a shrimp flavor, I will use a little bit of this here. And I will use this one too. I will use a little bit of this. This is the Norse shrimp cube. I don't know if you will find this. This is from the Philippines. So this is the secret ingredient if you don't have the shrimp with the head and the shell. We will also use the chicken broth. So I will be using 2 broth here, the seafood and the chicken. And I will also add some laman, or what you call ingredients. This is assorted fried fish balls. So it has different fish balls in it. But this one we will add when the broth or the soup is on. And I also have another fish ball and cattle fish ball. So this all we will use later together with the shrimp and the noodle and the bean sprout. We will also use this one. This is the manual food processor. If you're rich, if you are wealthy, you can buy the automatic food processor. But if you're just average, normal human being, just use this manual. Okay? So first up, what we will do is do the paste. I will open the food processor, put everything here, but I will of course take off the skin and slice them a bit so the food processor is okay. Okay, so what I did, I placed all the spices here, including the shrimp paste, it's inside, and the dried shrimp, and all the spices, turmeric, galangal, ginger, shallot, garlic, dried chili, and the chili. I will do the processing manually. Close the lid right here, and then start to process the food. Oh! See, it's starting to look like a paste. We need more processing. So guys, our food processor gave up on us like our previous lab light. Here is what we have right now. So it's not fully processed, but I think this will do for now. I think what I will do is proceed with this, chop them a little bit more, and then proceed with the cooking. Okay? So what we will do now is to do the shrimp. We will need to on the stove and make the caldera hot, and then we will put the shrimp. So I think this is hot enough. We will put the shrimp here to cook like that, very fast. Like that. Still clean. We will stir a bit. Like that. We will put salt and pepper. And the magic ingredient. Oh, you can smell the shrimp now. And then we will set aside the shrimp once it's cooked. So after a few mixes, it's already done. We will set this one aside. And then we will add the milk, put it all Put the sugar, put the fish sauce patis, and put the shrimp paste that we did earlier. This one. Oh, sorry, this is not shrimp paste. That's chili paste. And just mix them all together. And you also have to add water. I will get some water. Whoop. Then just wait for a couple of minutes to boil. After a few minutes, it's already boiling. We should taste if it's the correct taste. So the taste should be creamy because of the coconut milk, but a little bit of salty because of the fish sauce, like a seafood taste, and spicy. So it's a mix of everything. So we will taste. So spicy. From this point, we will add the other ingredients. So I will be adding these fish balls here. One here, that, and the rest here. And also the shrimp. So we will let them cook for a couple of minutes more, and we will be back to taste again. At this point, I think we are almost done, but I will not cook the noodles yet because we will eat this later during dinner or supper. How to cook the noodle? It's simple. Put the noodle in the water and let it boil, and then once it's soft, it's already edible. Now, the step is put the noodles in a bowl like this. So put the noodles here first, and then put the soup with the laman like this, and then put the bean sprout. Of course, you need to blanch the bean sprout first into boiling water for 1 to 3 minutes before adding it here, and then it is best served with boiled egg. Okay? So again, put the noodles, the soup, and the laman, and the bean sprout, and the egg, and then enjoy. Okay? So until then guys, thank you for watching. I will just let this simmer first, and then later I will go on cook the noodles and eat this. I'll see you again on my next video. Hopefully, I can cope up with the trend of uploading video once in a while just to keep everyone posted. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something, and I hope you note the changes that I did when cooking these laksa noodles. I hope you enjoyed this dish, and I'll see you soon on my next video. You take care, you iwas COVID, and stay safe. See ya.